Welcome back to Sleepover. My name is Daniel Cabral.
I'm Vince Caldera.
I'm Luis Lamus.
And guess what?
What?
We really are for real. We're back.
Yeah,
the
dude.
state is opened up. The pit is opened up, dude. It's a good time to be alive. You know?
Yeah, Gavin Newsom was like, left side of the room. Huh? And then he was like, right side of the room.
He's like, south side of the state. North side, you know? Crazy, man. It feels good. I went to Target with no mask. Got a bunch of dirty looks. And I'm like, dude, the governor said I could do this. He said I should do this.
Yeah, but I've heard that you're supposed to take off your mask to start normalizing not wearing masks.
Yeah, man. Exactly. Some people really are addicted to wearing masks. Look, did you sneeze in your hands? Did you sneeze in your hands right now? Did you say yes or no?
No.
Yeah, I saw you.
Well, why'd you ask me then if you saw me?
They fucking got you on camera. I just want a confession. You sneezed into your hands.
I did.
The pandemic just ended, and you're about to start another one right now.
I'm trying to normalize sneezing. What was there like ever a time where like you felt like I can't cough or I can't sneeze in public?
Oh, yeah,
dude. Right? Now, in general, no, never. I can't do either.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it feels weird.
I was at a Little Caesars and I sneezed, and I was sitting in my car, and the car next to me rolled up its window.
Really?
Yeah.
So we hosted the first pipe mic in a while yesterday.
Yeah.
And the thing that kept throwing me off was like, you'd see someone that you know, and you're like, oh hey, and then you're like, oh, and then you didn't know if you were supposed to shake hands or just bump fists anymore.
Or kiss them.
People are doing the elbow thing, and I'm like, chill.
Fuck the elbow thing,
yeah. Oh, look at
I don't like the elbow thing.
We can fist bump though.
Fist bump,
yeah, that's cool.
Just give me a kiss.
I don't like fist bumping though. I prefer the handshake, to be honest.
Yeah.
In high school, I would do this thing where I'd be like, hey man, what's up?
You're terrible.
Oh.
Did you get to show
Do it again?
Because you instinctively go like, smack, bump.
I thought you were talking about the other thing where you would ask for a high five, but you have a thumbtack hidden in your fingers. And then people would trust you.
Yeah, and then
you betray that trust by hurting them.
That sounds like a Lewis thing to do. Betray trust. You know what I mean?
Betray trust.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a Vince is a thing like, you never had to trust to begin with, because you always
it's hard to trust people, dude.
People on camera and stuff like that. But we're back, dude, and it's good.
And people lie to Vince on camera. They're like, yeah, I'm 18.
You're so crazy.
That's crazy.
You guys are foolish.
How young is too young for you?
What do you mean?
How young is too?
You're crazy.
What's the youngest girl like you would date?
No. What are you talking about?
If you're single.
I'm single.
If you were single,
I'm gonna date someone that's like my age.
Really?
Yeah, I'd probably go for someone that's older than me.
Probably your shoe size.
My shoe size? Well, I'm a size 11.
You're gonna date an 11-year-old?
You're so stupid.
Oh, dude, that's gross.
Yeah, you're like,
honestly, what would you even have to talk about?
Yeah, Travis Scott.
Yeah, well, Travis Scott, obviously.
You'd give her cacti.
We can't talk about Among Us anymore.
Is that not cool?
It's not cool anymore.
What's that?
It's a video game.
Oh.
Yeah, my sister and my brother would play it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And they know all about cool shit, man.
Yeah, they do. It's like one of those things where like I just try to like know what they're into, and then hope that like I can somehow relate to whatever my world is.
This is something that I think was always cool when you were a kid.
Yeah.
And like as an adult, you're probably like, oh, that's bullshit. But movies that said based on a true story. As a kid, that fucking destroyed your mind. You're like, oh my fucking God, that just happened. Like that was the scariest thing ever to be like based on a true story.
That's spooky.
Or even this, because I saw this on one of the trailers for the new Conjuring movie.
Yeah.
Where the trailer opens up with the title saying like, don't watch this alone. And that was always a thing that I remember from a kid. I remember you once rented out a library book that said like, don't read this at home at night, because there's like actual like these are like actual spiritual stories, and something might happen if you read this alone. I think it's bullshit now.
I followed it.
You did follow it. As a kid, you like follow those rules, but that's always something where it's like, don't watch this alone, or like don't read this alone, or something will happen. That was always a big thing.
Or just don't be alone, you know.
The book is like, why don't you got bitches, kid?
I like that stuff because it seemed like more like scary. If you're like, oh, this has happened, maybe it'll happen again, you know, because that whole history repeats itself thing.
Yeah.
I think that's why I liked found footage horror movies, because it seems so realistic. I mean, The Blair Witch is probably like my favorite one because it seemed very real.
Yeah. How'd you feel when you found out that it was not real?
I mean, I was like fine about it. I just felt like it was really good because it made me believe that it was real.
Yeah.
You know?
There's like that really controversial found footage movie, Cannibal Holocaust.
Yeah.
But it's controversial because they killed animals on it.
Yeah.
And people literally thought like humans died as well, but the big thing is like, oh no, they killed animals on it.
Yeah. What did they kill? Like
they killed like a tortoise.
Turtles. Yeah.
Yeah.
They like removed their shells or something.
Yeah. Pretty fucked up.
Like shell shock, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy, man.
Watch out for Shredder, huh? Yeah.
Noggin, dude. They rip off his head.
Yeah.
That's really messed up, man.
That's
I'm
pretty
gonna
crazy.
be honest. It's very hot in this room.
Yeah.
But we're heating
You just
it
gotta
up,
push
man.
through it.
You gotta push through it. This
We're
is
doing okay.
I've gained weight.
We're 5 minutes in and James is like, oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
Bro, take a break.
My
Damn.
stomach is drenched in sweat already.
Your stomach is drenched.
My stomach is drenched in
Would you
sweat.
guys ever
Why?
go to a sauna?
I do go to sauna
I-
sometimes. Yeah.
Do you get fully naked for it?
No, what the hell? When you go to
Why
the-
is that so weird?
at
To
the-
like,
bro,
I thought
'cause-
that's what you're supposed to do. I've seen like in
Yeah.
cartoons that people have like towels and stuff, and they're like nude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you have the towel. You're naked, but you have the towel on, and then
No.
you're just sitting and
I
chilling.
just go to the gym and I just in my gym shorts and then
You're,
you just.
you're the
Are you-
saunas where guys suck each other off.
Bro,
That's why he's there all the
Dude,
time.
have you been in a sauna?
No, I
it's
haven't.
too hot to even suck anybody up or get sucked up. You can try to come and it's all gonna be dust.
Yeah, it's gonna shoot out. Yeah,
Dude.
It's like Play-Doh. Or it's like that.
Play-Doh.
You know that thing you'd buy that glue where it would make farting sounds if you push into it,
Oh, like
that.
putty?
Yeah,
Yeah.
putty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
That's
crazy.
fun.
Mhm.
Are you like afraid of people seeing you naked? Like, are you self conscious of that?
Not at
Dude,
all.
I don't even take my shirt
Yeah.
off.
Really?
Really?
I would never take my shirt off in a situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about what happened at when I was being a PA?
Well, you had to tell us.
They-
Actually,
they
yeah.
wanted
yeah.
you to get
yeah.
naked.
So
Yeah.
basically, dude, I've gained a good amount of weight, right? I told you I gained 40 pounds.
Wow.
Look, I lost 20 pounds, right, in the quarantine.
So you're
Dude,
only up 20.
I'm only up 20, I guess. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm up 20 pounds, but I want to be
Yeah.
down 40. Okay, so I'm not in the best shape right now, and I was doing some PA work on set.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Hey, we're gonna need you to stand right here and be a stand-in." And I was like, "Okay, I can do that." And they're like, "We're also gonna need you to take your shirt off." And I was like, "Wait, what?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to like take your shirt off and try to look like cool." And I'm like, wait. And I'm like, dude, this is literally like a dream,
Yeah.
like maybe a year ago, but now it is a nightmare, dude, because I feel
Yeah.
so out of shape.
If you were like in your best shape, you'd
So
be
my
like,
best shape,
yeah,
I'd be
want me
like,
to take off my
Yeah,
pants
you,
too?
You would
Yeah.
already had your shirt off.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna need you to, and the shirt was already off.
It's ready. The shirt was already off, and I've been like, "Whoa, dude! I don't want to take my shirt off right now because
Yeah.
and I was wearing some pants that kind of just made me look even fatter." And I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
man!"
did they give you a muffin top?
They gave me like a slight one, dude. And I was like,
That
and that's
sucks,
when I was just
man.
like, you know what? Today's the day. It's time to change my ways. And now I'm
Yeah.
eating healthy. No, if I see
That
bread,
man in the mirror comes on.
basically, dude.
Yeah.
If I see bread, I just spit at it. I don't want to taste
Yeah.
bread at all. If
I
see
just
it-
want it in my wallet.
I stomp carbs, bro. I literally
Yeah.
just like curb stomped a carb
Yeah.
the other day. You know,
Carb, more like curb, right?
Mhm. Carb your
Bum,
enthusiasm.
bum,
Curb your
bum.
enthusiasm. Yeah, and like, are you for body positivity?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, because
Just it's-
your body made you feel negative.
No, because it's fake. We have to
Yeah.
agree. It's been a year, right? And I think it's
Yeah.
did you hear about the body positivity movement got canceled last year?
Why did it get canceled?
It got canceled by COVID-19. It literally saw people that are body positive. I keep on trying to say body.
yeah. yeah.
We can talk shit about like bigger people because we used to be bigger
We used to
people.
be bigger, yeah.
I was fat my entire life until I was maybe like 21.
And
Yeah.
with that, I've been both your best friends for like so long. So
Uh-huh.
like I'm an ally to fat people.
Yeah.
You're
You
like
know
the
what I'm
person
saying?
who's like, I can say the N word because I have a black.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can say tubby.
You're like, hey, I open up for Gabriel, dude. I can say fluffy. I can say
Yeah,
that.
I could say all 5 of the fat
Uh-huh.
words.
Yeah, but
You can be like, damn.
that was my favorite one to say. Yeah, exactly.
that's so funny.
Oh, man.
Dude, yeah. I just feel fat right now. I feel like I'm gonna sweat out all the weights. You know how hot it's been lately in LA.
Yeah.
But it's been
It's
cool.
I'm at my lowest weight right now, and I still like when I go out, I'm like, I feel disgusting.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It might be the heat. Like when you sweat a little bit, you just feel self conscious. You're like,
Uh-huh.
oh, like.
You got to do some push-ups. Then you're gonna wake up.
Dude,
And be like,
I work out like probably like 4 to 5 times a week.
Nice. Yeah.
And I still feel terrible all
Really?
the time. Like I didn't work out today, and I feel terrible right now.
Hey,
I wish I would work out as often as you guys do.
I feel like you should work out. You feel better. You drink way too much caffeine for somebody who does not work out.
I told you that today was like the first day in the week that I drank, which doesn't make it better.
Vince,
yeah,
it's Tuesday.
It's Wednesday today.
Oh fuck,
It's
it's
the middle of
Wednesday.
the week.
Bro,
Damn.
it was
That's
Tuesday.
crazy,
yesterday.
man. You're trying to like make me look bad.
Yeah, I know. You
We haven't even
made
talked about
yourself look bad.
the pipe mic coming back.
The pipe
That was
mic.
yesterday on
And,
Tuesday.
and we will,
Yeah.
yeah.
Pipe might, but yeah, Vince, you drink way too much caffeine for a person who I assume sits around at work, right?
Do you get the
I-
runs ever from coffee?
You probably be
Not
shitting,
really, no.
dude.
Damn.
Dang, you're shitting though.
My stomach only like hurts when I drink like milk products and stuff like that.
Doesn't coffee have milk?
No, you can have it
No, you
without
can have it
milk.
without milk.
You don't have
yeah.
any milk in your
You can have
coffee?
substitutes.
What do you have? What, like, your substitute?
You can do like
feature?
almond milk or soy milk,
What do you
stuff like
put in
that.
there?
What do I put in there? Well, I don't make the drink. I just have someone else. I'm just like, put whatever you want in there.
Really? What
Yeah.
if they put milk in there?
He's like, don't mess it up, peasant.
Yeah, and then I throw tubby, and then
It's like just a hot chick working at a cafe place.
yeah.
They do the villain.
But I mean, I feel like I never started drinking coffee until I had like my last job, where I just felt like I had to be moving all the time. Before then, I hated coffee.
Yeah.
Even then, like I'm not like a coffee connoisseur or whatever. I just like to drink it.
The only time I see you drink coffee is like, oh, I have to finish this paper and I have to do it all night. It was crazy. You would do all-nighters for papers. I never met anyone else who literally did all-nighters, but you would.
I like to have time to be like, okay, I wrote this, and then I know it sucks. I'm gonna write it again. You know. Like I'll do like the vomit draft of it and then redo it, so it's like better.
Dude, first draft, final draft. That's all.
That's
it for me.
I feel you.
Because sometimes you just like you take a lot of time, and then when you put it out there, you're like, this is it.
I had to do that. I had to drink a lot of coffee once because I had like a 12-hour test for college, and it sucked.
That's crazy.
A 12-hour test?
Yeah.
What are they testing?
It was American literature from like sometime to like 1865.
Really?
Yeah.
What did they ask you?
They were like,
what word was most prominently used in Tom Sawyer?
I'm gonna call Daniel because I think he knows this one.
I would pass.
Yeah. But yeah. Sometimes I feel fat.
Oh, you have a
and it feels I feel stupid saying it. But yeah,
you're not
sometimes
fat,
I feel
but
fat.
I think one day you're gonna get skinny fat, and it's gonna be kind of funny looking because you
Slim
don't.
thick.
You no skinny
Well,
fat.
you eat pretty healthy too, Vince. Like when you eat out a lot, but it's like nicer food places.
What do you eat? Oh yeah, because you worked in Calabasas.
Yeah, I used to work in Calabasas. So like.
And remember, he used to act like he lived in Calabasas, and I was like,
"It's so stupid." That's what I said about the people that work
Vince,
there.
you just work here, dude. You're literally like the gardeners that work in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I would work. I would work there. You know, I won't drink this. I would
Why
work.
not drink it?
Drink it.
You don't want to persecute.
I don't want to. No,
That's your vice, dude. My boss at the comic book store
Vice City.
doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, doesn't do anything. But every single day he has to either have Baskin Robbins or like an ice cream cone. And he's pretty thin.
Yeah.
Damn. Man, that's cool.
Oh, let me show you the photo. This is the fridge at the shop.
Okay, let me see the fridge. Let's talk about something while he looks at the fridge.
Yeah. I used to have like pretty healthy meals at my old job, but now
Look how
I
many
eat
drumsticks
garbage.
Oh wow, there's a lot of drumsticks.
I like those.
That
They're
is
good.
5 drumsticks boxes.
I like Klondike bars.
What would you do?
I don't like Klondike bars.
Why? Well, okay.
No. So
Why?
here's the thing. I always hear the commercials. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Yeah.
And I had them, and I'm like, oh, this is just very thin chocolate with vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
There's better like ice cream. Like UFOs are much better than the
I
Klondike
didn't try
bars.
one. I haven't really had one. I like those cookie sandwiches where it's like the cookie and then
That's
vanilla in
better
the
than
middle.
a Klondike bar.
Even like the
Choco taco.
those are good too. Yeah. You're not a real Mexican unless
Yeah.
you had a choco taco. Yeah.
I love Neapolitan shit, dude.
Those are good. Yeah. I don't like the strawberry that much.
Really, the strawberry is my favorite part.
If you could replace the strawberry flavor with another flavor, what would it be?
Mint chocolate chip.
Oh my god, that's,
I'd be into that.
Dude, I love mint chocolate chip. And then you already have the vanilla ice cream and the chocolate ice cream.
that's
Yeah.
horrible. I remember once my brother's girlfriend brought a cake for somebody's birthday, and then we took into the cake, and it was supposed to be ice cream cake. We go into it, and then everyone's like, "Oh, it's mint chocolate chip." And she's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I thought it was cookies and cream." And everybody at the party was just so
Well, yeah,
disappointed.
Didn't touch it. Yeah.
It's not an appropriate flavor for a cake that you're gonna be. It's like I like mint chocolate.
That's
chip.
for like one person.
What,
Yeah.
mint?
It's
Like,
one
bro, what
person.
am I gonna do? Brush my teeth? Like,
Yeah,
what the
yeah.
fuck you got this mint
People have
for?
different palates. People like different kinds of
Bro,
food.
okay, you gotta
That's why there's so many flavors of ice cream, so you can pick and
There's a
choose.
place that has 31 of
This
them.
dude, like, he wants to floss right after eating
Yeah.
ice cream. That shit's gross, dude. There
I like Rocky Road.
Rocky Road's so
Rocky
good.
Road is
Pretty good,
yeah.
yeah.
That's king.
Rocky
Yeah.
Road, dude, with the
That was just a perfect mixture of like nuts, marshmallows, and chocolate.
I got
Yeah.
some nuts for you right here,
Yeah.
pal.
I like cookie dough ice cream,
Cookie dough's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I like.
You're not supposed to eat cookie dough raw.
I heard that too.
but it can be because of the eggs. But you can do it in a way where there's no eggs.
Oh, okay.
Wait, but it's like I remember seeing Rocky when he goes like,
Yeah, that's he could have gone salmonella.
dude, it has salmon in it. That means it's half a good thing. People, well, look,
Oh, yeah,
man,
because the protein. You're
everybody's
right.
so
Yeah.
scared of catching something, bro. I'll eat a raw chicken if I have to.
Dude, salmonella sounds terrible. You literally shit and like throw up for 3 days.
I'm
For
pretty good.
3 days,
Imagine,
that's it?
imagine how skinny you get during that time, though, Lewis.
Imagine not having to go to work for 3
Yeah,
days. That's pretty cool.
Sick, man.
But you
I
get it
bet-
on Friday.
Would you rather have salmonella or pneumonia? Or
I've had pneumonia.
Vince has had pneumonia.
I've had pneumonia. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember you telling us about that.
I was just gonna try to sleep it off, but I would have probably died. Luckily my mom was like, "Hey, you should probably go to the hospital." I'm like, "Nah, I'm good." And then I fell asleep for like 8 hours, and I was like, "Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go to the hospital."
I'd be mad bummed if you died of pneumonia.
That'd be crazy because that's like not even a great like. You know.
It would make
I
you
remember I
sound
literally
weak.
called it. It was the first day of school at GCC, and Vince was like, didn't go to his math class, and I saw him, and he just gave me this look of like, I'm gonna die. And I walked him to his car, and he's like, I'm just gonna go to sleep in here. And then I think you cried when you woke up or something.
Oh no! I cried myself to sleep in my car because I was in so much pain. I actually got into my math class, and I was so weak. I was sitting outside my math class. I didn't start for 15 minutes. I didn't have the strength to get up and go to my seat.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What does it feel like? What is the pain?
Like my whole body just hurt. Like it was like an unbelievable.
That shit hurted?
That shit hurted, dude. And I ended up walking to my car. That's when I saw you, and I just cried in my car for a little bit.
Damn.
And then I drove myself home somehow, and then fell asleep again at the house.
How'd you catch it?
My grandfather had it. He's like 90. That should have killed him, but he just gave it to me instead. And I went to the hospital, and then they charged me like $1,000.
Have you paid it for yet? Yeah.
Nah, I haven't fucking paid
I
that.
remember you getting the calls.
Yeah, it went away. So I'm like, all right, cool.
That's crazy,
Yeah,
dude. I'm happy you lived though, because like pneumonia, if you die from that, it sounds like dying of like polio or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
like Vince died of pneumonia in the
They'd be like,
1800s.
how did that dumbass? It's more like, how did that dumbass die from that? More than like, oh, they died.
I was like 20 something, and like early 20s. To die from that is like so embarrassing.
You got to take better care of yourself, Vince. You know,
I was near my grandpa.
Yeah, but I was.
You gotta stop caring about your grandpa.
Yeah,
That's true.
Remember
Yeah.
that one time?
He's dead now.
Remember that one time? Jeez, remember that one time you were sick at your house, and then I was like, you know what? I know you're sick, but I'm gonna still take you food.
Yeah.
And then I got sick. And
You should not have gone to see me when I was sick.
I didn't go to see you. I want to take you food because I'm a good ass friend.
Yeah.
But didn't you hang out next to him in
I
his room?
did, and then guess what? On cue, Joanna comes, and then Vince is like, "Hey, so you're free to go now." And I was like,
Oh, look, chat. That's just
right
like
on
kind of
cue.
like.
he's like, bring me food, but also as soon as she comes, bitch, get out my house.
Dude, last week, Vince literally hyped up. He's like, dude, we're going to play Magic. And we bought brand new things to play Magic, and we're playing. As soon as Joanna shows up, he's like, all right, the game's over.
That's so.
Well, because like we had to go see Cruella. We'd already bought the tickets.
Even Joanna was like, yeah, there's no rush. And you're like, we got to go.
We gotta go. That's crazy.
Joanna's like, I'm hungry. And you're like, we're going to go see the movie.
Yeah.
Where'd you watch Cruella at?
I always have a tough time pronouncing it, but it's in Pasadena. It's
Lamel?
Lamel or
You go there?
You know I go there,
That's
dude.
good. It's an independent.
It's an
theater.
indie.
Is that
theater,
the one
yeah.
around the corner from like the Ice House?
Did we see
Yeah,
The Shape of Water there?
I haven't seen Shape of Water.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
does.
I was supposed to go on a date with the girl to go see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
And then she canceled. And then
Really?
I was just like, I'm just never going to watch this
Just
movie.
never, yeah, because it has bad memories. But it's a really good movie.
I imagine. I like Guillermo. That was his Oscar movie.
Mhm.
He got the Oscar from that.
Yeah,
Nice.
should have got it for another movie. I think that movie was cool, but
I think the guy who is that fish person was also that monster from Pan's Labyrinth
Yeah.
without the eyes.
Fish Foo.
I have
yeah.
the action figure of the fawn and
This guy.
the faceless man. Yeah.
This guy's the scariest monster I've ever seen. Like
I
in a
had-
movie.
I had that
guy's
action
the-
figure, yeah.
That guy's the fish from The Shape of
What
Water.
if you went like
Oh.
this? Look.
Yeah. That's
Well,
crazy.
remember in Hellboy, there's the exact same fish. Like it felt like a Hellboy movie because
Oh, I heard about that.
Ape Sapien.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, yeah.
That's a crazy name for a fish.
The reasoning in Hellboy why he called Ape Sapien is because they found him the day Abraham Lincoln got killed.
Oh, nice.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Did he kill him or something like that? Or
No, they just like found him on a beach, and he doesn't even know how he showed up there. But it was the same day that Abraham Lincoln died, and the U.S. government kept it under wraps.
If there was one like I guess like folklorish or urban legend creature that you'd want to be real, who would it be?
Dragon.
Bigfoot.
Oh,
Bigfoot?
dragons.
Dragon? That's more like I think more mythical, right?
Mythical.
Oh, you're thinking more of like urban legend.
More
Oh,
like
yeah.
some dude drank poison and now he's Poison Man or whatever.
Oh,
like
okay.
that's a
I'd say
Mothman.
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
I like the idea of Bigfoot a lot.
Bigfoot is cool. Oh, the Loch Ness monster would be so sick.
That'd be crazy.
That'd
Yeah.
be mad. Imagine just like being like on a lake and then the Loch Ness monster just pulls up. Like,
Yeah. He's like, "What's up, Shotty?" And
like-
he talks like that.
I need about 350.
he's like, "Yo, I want hella neck," and he's just like,
Yeah.
Well, I remember there's a Scooby-Doo. There's a Scooby-Doo movie for like every monster, but there was a Loch Ness monster movie that they had.
Oh,
I think it
nice.
was just like a robot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
"Damn, bro, I want to go to Zombie Island."
Dude, I like the live action
Island.
Scooby Doo movies.
They're good. They're like the time capsule of like the 2000s. Like, there's never seen a more 2000s movie than Scooby Doo one.
Vince is Scrappy Doo.
You
Yeah.
are Scrappy Doo.
Scrappy Doo.
You got some scrappy energy.
Let me at him.
Let me out. You're like, this is
Let me at
Let me out. Let me out.
Yeah.
Big Vinny style.
What was it? I think there might be like a Loch Ness monster, right? But like deep in our ocean, something like
Yeah,
that, right?
yeah.
Like a Petra.
Mhm.
I don't think so, honestly. That
Really?
feels like one where it would come up for air and you'd see it.
I mean, what if he just breathes underwater?
So just a fish?
I guess.
I guess I meant it something like on the scale of a Loch Ness
Yeah.
monster, but like exists somewhere in
Like,
our...
how big are whales, right? Whales
Those are pretty big.
Whales are technically like monsters.
Yeah, but like
We're just like, yeah, we're like, oh, okay, well, if you explained a whale, if a whale was a mythical creature, I wouldn't believe it.
I think blue whales are technically like the largest creature in existence on the planet.
No,
Yeah.
actually, have you seen Vince's wife?
we're gonna start doing like that kind of like humor of like middle of the country road comic humor.
I take my wife everywhere I go, but she always finds her way back home.
Is that like Rodney
If you take
Dangerfield?
Vince's wife, if you take Vince's wife camping, the bears hide their food from her.
50% of all marriages end in divorce. Hey, let me know where divorce is at, huh? On a map? Okay.
All right, so we're gonna take this. Oh,
We haven't even talked about the pipe mic yet.
Oh,
I want to get into
We
it.
will.
We will.
Yeah.
Also, but we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Sleepover, man. We had a crazy day yesterday. We had a wild day.
Well, what happened yesterday?
Look, man, yesterday people piped it up. The pipe mic came back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm addicted to piping, dude.
Yeah.
It's pipe season. We've been talking about this for a long time, and it's finally back. We had like what, over 20 comics?
And I think exactly 20.
We had over 20 comics.
Yeah.
And the millions of people watching at home.
Exactly. It was
You know?
really crazy.
And we had a literal live Shiba Inu. We had a Travis Scott appearance.
Yeah.
So much craziness. You know?
I forgot about Rico's appearance.
Rico's appearance is something else.
You want to get into that?
We can get into
yeah.
this right now.
What happened
dude.
to your dog?
My dog was attacked at the dog park. You know?
The crazy thing is that you let your dog get punked like that.
No, dude. My dog was a victim of Asian hate. As you may
Wow.
know, my dog is a Japanese Shiba Inu,
Yeah.
and he was attacked by a bitch-ass American dog. You know?
Yeah.
So
He's wearing a MAGA hat, right?
he was wearing a MAGA hat. Yeah. And
MAGA tag.
Yeah, a MAGA tag. Yeah.
Yeah, and he bit his ears. He bit his ear.
How big was the dog?
A little bigger than Rico, probably. It looked like the dog from Lady and the Tramp. And I was like, so he's an ugly ass dog.
The lady or the tramp?
The tramp. Yeah.
But if he got bit by the lady, I'd be like, Rico, you're out of here. But
Yeah.
he got bit by a tramp. Rico is a lover, not a fighter.
Did you see the owner's dog?
Did I see the owner's dog?
The dog's owner?
Nah, dude. Because if I did,
Did the dog's owner do anything?
I don't know who the dog's owner was because Rico was bleeding so much. We are just like, we got to get him out of here. We got to
Yeah.
take
How
him.
did everyone react to the dog park?
Everybody else was like grabbing their dog. But we didn't even see who the owner was because I don't know who this fucking. Maybe it didn't have any owner.
Yeah.
You know?
I still
Maybe-
think you should go back and be that person out.
Oh, I mean, well, we're gonna go back to the dog park, and I remember what the dog looked like, so I'll just kick the dog. And then when someone's like, "Why are you kicking my dog?" I'm gonna be like, that scene from Goodfellas where he takes the gun, and he just like smashing a guy's head.
Don't you ever fucking.
Don't you ever do that?
You make that person pay you $420.
Oh yeah, I'll probably do that.
I said this to Luis, and this is very inside the park. It's only you would know what I'm talking about. But like, imagine it's that one dog that you had at the park
The
that
dog
saw
I-
this new dog.
That's so funny.
And it's like, oh hell no.
You guys have never released a dog into the wild, or like
No, not like a Pokemon.
Yeah,
no.
you're treating it like a Pokemon, like you're at your PC and you press release and they're gone.
I had to do it. I've let chickens go, ducks go. You just leave them in the park.
You've let chickens go?
Absolutely.
Why?
Yeah.
What
did-
chickens?
A chicken? Why did I leave it? Because I couldn't keep it.
No, what chickens?
A chicken I used to have in my old house.
Yeah.
You had to get rid of it?
Yeah, we had to get rid of it.
Wait, why didn't you eat the chicken?
The fuck am I, an animal?
Why would you have a chicken if you're not gonna eat it?
Because as a pet, he's guarding the house.
Yeah,
Wait, so
I've
it
heard
was a
so
chicken
many
or a
stories of
rooster?
chickens protecting families.
It was a chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was a rooster, it would have like large talons.
Yeah.
You know what
and
I
it'd
mean?
have like this thing and then the
Dude.
thing.
Yeah, that shit looked like Mel Gibson because he was Chicken Run, dude. He was,
Oh, he is in Chicken Run.
he is a
Yeah.
Chicken Run. And they want to replace him for the next Chicken Run.
There's another Chicken Run?
They're going to make another Chicken Run, and they're
Wow.
not going to have Mel Gibson, dude. That's
Who's
really-
gonna be the chicken?
I don't know. Probably Kevin Hart.
Well, if they should have a real chicken do it. You know,
Yeah.
I'm tired of all these Hollywood actors
Mhm.
coming in and taking roles from people that are actually marginalized.
Yeah, chickens of color.
Yeah, chickens of color. Yeah, I want to see a black chicken in that movie. There
Yeah.
wasn't a black chicken in
I
there.
don't think I've ever seen a black chicken in my life.
Really? There's
No.
like black hens.
Really?
Yeah.
There's like all black chickens, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
Places.
Yeah.
It sounds like you made that up. You're like, places.
I'm gonna look up all black chicken.
I have a girlfriend. She lives somewhere.
She lives somewhere, yeah.
On Earth. But yeah, the pipe mic is back then.
It's back, and we had a lot of folks show up.
Dude, look at that shit.
Oh, dude, that looks like he has waves.
Yeah, it's literally. It looks like he's not unlocked yet.
Yeah.
That looks like it's so sick ass chicken.
The Ayaman Semani is a rare breed of chicken from Indonesia. And so it's Indonesia.
And he's all black, dude.
Wait, including its internal organs.
Really?
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
All black
everything. He looks like he's overcooked. Somebody left him on the grill for too long.
I know when it's ready.
I once saw a photo of like someone. They're like, oh, I put it down on the grill, and it's like their food, and it's all burnt. And one of the comments was like, "You gotta learn how to pick it up."
I like that meme.
Dude, some people burn the shit out of foods at barbecues.
Yeah.
And they're like, "That's how we eat it," and I'm like, "Dude, you guys are animals."
It's just like eating ash, bro. Someone goes to the ashtray, they're just picking up scraps. Like, this should taste so good.
Turn me into Hank Hill, being like, y'all need some propane.
You do need to use propane.
Clean burning fuel.
Huber had somebody told me that they were at Korean barbecue and it was indoors, and the Korean barbecue place was cooking the Korean barbecue using charcoal.
Wow.
And everybody inside was just coughing and coughing, and I was like, isn't that methane?
Why would you do that?
Isn't that methane gas?
I still think Korean barbecue is overrated.
It's definitely no sushi. I'll say that. You can really make me cook my food myself.
Exactly.
I miss sushi. I want to go back there.
I've never had sushi.
Why?
Wait,
Why?
really?
I've never had sushi.
You would love.
You guys
to.
have I remember you guys took me to a sushi place one time, and I smelled it, and I was just like, nah.
This guy hates buffet too.
Yeah, dude, it's like, sometimes we'll go to a place and there's food, and I'm like, this is gonna be great, you'll like it, and then you're like, no, I know I'm not gonna like it. It's like, just try stuff.
Well, that literally happened on Saturday where we had we had a burger place called Monty's in Echo Park.
Yeah,
it's a plant-based burger, and I had it, and it was fine. I'd never have to eat it again.
That's not that bad. I mean, it was fine, but like, yeah.
Fries were great.
Yeah.
But they didn't even offer ketchup. Really? They offer like a bunch of other dipping sauces, but no ketchup.
That's so extra, man. I think plant-based businesses need to all go out of business, dude. Like, it's enough. Enough is enough.
Yeah. Well, why do you feel like that?
I get it's the way. Like, I felt bad that I didn't like it. If I'm being honest, just because I'm like, this is the way we're gonna have to go in the future. Like, there's no way we can sustain how much food we eat. But
look, we should tell some people should stop eating meat, and that's totally fine. But I'm gonna keep eating meat because it tastes so good.
Yeah, I think I'm in that boat.
Like, bro, like if you look, Vince, if you want to be plant-based, more power to you.
I mean, I'm not trying to be. I like it. It's fine. And also, eating real meat is fine.
I'm saying we need more people like you, so me and Lewis can eat more beef.
Yeah. What do you mean, people like me? What does that mean?
You
people who eat plant-based stuff.
Yeah. People
it's good. I mean, you should try more of it. Just one place might not.
There should be more vegan people, honestly, just because it means we can eat more meat.
We can eat more meat. Yeah. It's like when somebody's like, "No, this cauliflower pizza like tastes practically just like pizza." I'm like, motherfucker, I'll just eat pizza.
And I actually really like cauliflower, but I don't want it as pizza.
I think it's not really like people trying to like tell you like, hey, this is pizza. It's more like, hey, you can have like this like healthier alternative that's like more sustainable, etc. And it tastes just like your thing without.
Except it doesn't taste like that thing.
I disagree. I feel like you guys might be tasting the wrong thing.
You just
tasted like a real burger to you, Vince.
It's like when you pass by McDonald's, like, can I get some? Like, no, we got McDonald's at home, and it's just like a fucking shitty ass hamburger and like some white bread.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I want a McDouble, and this ain't it.
This isn't it. Yeah.
This ain't it, Vince.
Yeah.
So plant-based. Look, if you want to eat some plants, dude, go ahead.
I feel like you just think it's like people just putting plants together and then they're like, here you go, it's a burger.
That's basically it, dude.
I brought it up in an earlier episode, but I got tricked with Jack where we were in Hollywood. There's a place called Meatball Brothers.
Oh, I remember.
And we walk in and it looks great, and we order, and then it's like plant-based meatballs. So there's no meat in the balls.
These fucking guys, they're not even brothers either. Right?
They're two gay guys
it's just
who started a business together.
Every time I see somebody holding hands, I'm like, hey, Jasmine, are those guys roommates?
Just very good friends.
They're very good friends. I'm like, Vince, let me see your hand.
Yeah, just hold my hand. Yeah, interlock. Yeah.
You have big hands.
I heard this thing from girls.
What kind of need it? You know?
I heard this thing from girls where they talk about how big of a step.
Let me see. Look, go to the camera. My hand is way bigger than yours. What are you doing? Stop.
What did you hear from girls?
That like holding hands is like that's further into a relationship than like kissing is. Oh. Like they consider like holding hands to be a bigger deal than kissing.
Well, there's so many different ways. So give me your hand. You can hold your hands like like this, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Or you can like hold your hands like that.
Oh, that's
Okay,
powerful.
yeah.
I
I have sweaty hands, so I always
Yeah.
feel bad.
like this.
Yeah.
Do you do that with Joanna?
I do it with Joanna sometimes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's the cutest shit
Wait,
ever.
are your hands bigger than mine? I'm sure your hands are bigger than mine. It's the wrong hand, Daniel.
Damn. Wait and see. Yeah.
No,
They're a little bit- they're a little
He
big.
did that to me too, everybody.
They're a little bigger. Just like a tiny
Yeah,
bit. It's cool though. I mean, like little hands, big hands. I'm like LeBron James.
Dude, my fingers are fucked.
Really?
Is it?
Yeah, because
I
you
hate
be
this
in
shit,
that
yeah.
dude.
So I can get right. So I can hit the G spot.
Hit that angle.
Yeah, you have like very like, and that might come in handy, dude. Honestly.
I finger a girl and she's like, I'm hooked. I'm hooked. I've been
Hook me,
hooked.
boy.
You're literally hooking. You're like, get over here.
She runs over to her friend. She's like, "Oh no, you fell for the hook." I'm gonna start calling you Captain Hook. Those fingers, man. I
I used
like
to call
them.
my hands Grinch fingers. She would piss me off.
Who did? Who said that?
I did, yeah.
What is-
my boy about still Christmas right now. The fingers away from my presents, man.
My heart grew 3 sizes that
Damn,
day.
dude. My favorite thing about the Grinch is that he eats glass. You know.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
really like that Jim Carrey version.
Yeah, I do. And when I heard that people thought it was bad, right? It's like got a lot of bad reviews. I was like, that's crazy.
People hated early 2000s movies.
Yeah,
They
dude,
did, yeah.
I watched the movie Norbit recently, and I was like, this movie is so fucking funny that I refuse to like accept that people say that it's not.
I think we all have a movie that we like from the early 2000s. That's probably not a good movie.
You like Scary Movie a lot.
I,
Well, those are.
Scary Movie's very
I'll
funny,
defend
though.
Scary
No,
Movie.
you like Scary Movie a lot, which is so surprising because let's say I watch your stand-up comedy and I'd be like,
Yeah.
this guy would not find a guy saying, "Does this shirt make me look gay?" Like,
I think that's so funny.
you would like.
Absolutely. You know, it is like kind of like my favorite comedian is like Maria Bamford, but like I also love Cat Williams so
I was
much.
thinking to say
You
Cat
know?
Williams.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine Cat Williams and Maria Bamford just like talking.
Man, that'd be great.
I'll be honest. I don't like too much Cat Williams, but I hear some of his shit. I'm just like, that is hilarious.
Yeah.
Like when he called Shaq retarded.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh man, and us just saying this is what gets us canceled. Shaq is this, and then I'm like, so funny, and then there's an article that's longer than the podcast.
That's crazy. That's crazy that people do really make articles about podcasts. They're like,
Yeah.
and then he said this, and then
I'm like,
he
you guys listen to the podcast?
I'm like, wow, hey,
It's just-
engagement.
It's just the people that like watch UFC.
Yeah, exactly.
They're so furious, man. I'm happy we finally moved on from those people.
Yeah,
You know, who are we gonna get mad next?
yeah.
I'll
Shaq.
be honest. Boxing isn't that cool.
Boxing?
Yeah.
I mean, lately the Floyd Mayweather thing, that shit was not.
Did you watch the fight?
I did.
Why?
Did you have money on it?
My brother had money on it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear.
I know what happens, but
That's crazy.
you know what I mean? Yeah, boxing's dope though, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody should either know how to dance or to fight. I think, you know,
Yeah.
that's
Do
a
either.
lot. Yeah, that's, you know, and it explains a
Vince,
lot.
can you do either?
Yeah, I can do both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
Lewis,
can
Why are you
fight?
guys doubting me?
Hey, you think you can fight, Vince?
I mean,
You
I
got-
haven't been in that position yet because I mean, I don't really I'm not really what's the word? I don't really like.
Yeah, he's taking too long.
Instigate.
He's turning into
I'm
you
really
right now, dude.
instigate.
He's like,
I don't instigate stuff that much, you know.
yeah.
But sometimes people come at you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I let them look stupid, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just knocks him
If
out.
someone's gonna fight me, you know what I do? I cross them over and I hit a 3 in their face.
Oh.
Dude, James Harden, dude.
Yeah, and I make them foul me, and then I go to the line and I hit 2 more shots.
Yeah, bro.
If I'm in the car and someone's like having road rage, you know,
You almost got in a fight one time though, right? I
Yeah,
remember you had the road rage.
someone
incident.
was very aggressive with me.
Tell me about the story.
I had at my old job, I was asked to go get a copy of Independence Day
Mhm.
because for some reason they did not have a copy of it. I
Why
had
do they need it?
to burn it and like edit a certain specific clip. I went to like 3 different Best Buys. Went to one Best Buy, they finally had it, but someone on the way was like cutting me off, swerving in and out of my thing.
Mhm.
And yeah, I'm trying to like go back and forth with them too because I gotta get this thing before like 5 o'clock or before people head out. And then this person actually got off their car and started walking towards my car, and I thought about getting off too because I was just so upset and I had like this time crunch. But I'm like, I probably shouldn't do this because
Yeah.
then I'm just gonna be more late. You know?
So you hit them with their car and you cut them in half.
Yeah, it was a white person. White people always try to act tough. He pretended to pull out a gun, you know. And
Yeah.
I'm like, man, white people be doing
That's
like the
crazy.
most.
You know what I heard right now, Lewis? Vince was saying, I was this close to getting out of the car. I
Yeah.
was this close to getting out of the car.
I was outside his house.
Yeah,
I was this close.
But you did it.
I didn't do
did
it.
it,
Yeah,
did it,
Vince.
I actually did the responsible thing. I just
Nah,
left.
dude.
Yeah.
What about you, Daniel? Have you ever been in a fight?
Huh?
Do you think you'd be good at fights?
I mean, I've done some boxing stuff, but
He's
like, I'd probably
tiptoeing
be-
the answer, dude.
Would I be good at a fight? I think
Yeah.
everybody. Look, Mike Tyson has that quote: "Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face."
Yeah,
And I have been punched in the face, and I've taken it.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Have you been punched in the face outside of boxing classes?
Outside of boxing? Have I? Oh, I don't think so, actually. Nah, dude. That'd be pretty, I mean, people want to, though. That's the cool thing.
Yeah.
People really want to.
Would you ever fight someone?
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
I remember I told you, like, if somebody spoiled a movie on purpose at AMC, I would straight up light them up.
That's like literally like what a child would do.
I remember you said you put on your headphones to go into
it is a principle thing. If somebody is trying to bully people, that is a fucked up thing to do, and I think you deserve what's coming to you. And I am what's coming to you.
Wait, so you think that spoiling a movie is bullying?
If you are at a movie theater, right?
Yeah.
We're going to watch...
It's more like a little bitch thing to do.
Let's say we're going to watch...
Like, if you're at the movie theaters and they just start, like, saying what happens in the movie, like, oh, dude, you're a little bitch.
Let's say Tenet, right? Let's say Tenet was a great movie. We debate on... Or I'm trying to think of...
I like Tenet.
What's a movie that people hyped up for a long time? I don't want to say a Marvel movie. But let's say Endgame that was fucking fantastic, right? Yeah. And somebody comes out outside of the theater and says out loud, Iron Man dies. Yeah. Just to fuck with people.
Yeah.
I think probably if I was really in the mood, I would slap that person.
But if that's like the best part of the movie, then it's probably not a good movie.
No, they're doing it for the reason to hurt other people, and I think that is
or troll. Trolling is lame,
And I think that like eventually people think that there aren't consequences to being a dick, and sometimes they have to face those consequences.
Yeah,
you know.
I feel like we might have like different opinions on like movies, or like if something gets spoiled. Like if something is revealed to me, I'll still watch it.
Yeah, it's not just the spoil. It's the principle. I'm a big principle person.
When the new Star Wars trilogy came out, before I went to the theater, I found out that Han Solo died.
Yeah.
I still watched it. I still had a good time.
You found out, but I think you're missing the point here. This person is literally trying to be a piece of shit, and
someone's trying to do it.
You're trying to make other people sad or feel bad.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make you feel bad.
By hurting them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
What about you, Vince? What would someone have to do for you to fight them? Other than the car thing, yeah.
Yeah, it has to be like an in the moment thing where like it's like frustrating. I don't think there's like one specific pet peeve that I have.
What if somebody like made fun of somebody you care about or something, or did something to somebody you cared about?
Yeah. What if someone was beating me up? Would you fight that person?
Oh, Lewis, absolutely.
What if someone was
I would
beating
give
up
up
Daniel?
everything if I see you getting beat up, I'm dropping everything.
What if somebody kicked Princess? Or what's your wait? No.
Kick Princess. I'm like, all right, well, one dog down. Yeah. If they hit Lady, I'd probably be like, hey, what are you doing?
This Lady the one with the sunglasses.
Lady is the cool dog alert.
Cool dog alert.
Yeah.
All your dogs still like turn the fuck up when someone shows up to the house. So they all get fucking mad.
That shit is annoying.
They learned that from me, dude.
You get turned the fuck up. I've never seen you turn the fuck up.
Dude, since I was a teenager, if I've known that if you go to any of Vince Caldera's houses, dogs are gonna bark and try and bite the shit out of you. Since I was a kid, I remember your fucking little white dog. Well, was it also Sugar?
Yeah.
I remember every time I passed by your dad's house going home, that dog would just bark at everyone. I remember one time he bit a sweater of mine when I was a kid.
That's funny.
And I was like, this dog's a fucking dick.
R.I.P. to Sugar.
That's wild, dude.
Got hit by a truck.
Sugar won.
Sugar won, yeah. No, I have Sugar too.
I still think that's so weird that you named another generation of dog after an older dog you had.
Well, in The Simpsons, they have the cat Snowball, and there's Snowball too. So,
really?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, dude, this is real life, not a cartoon.
Well,
Vince,
hey,
your skin is brown, not yellow.
Life imitates art.
And art isn't real.
Art imitates life.
Yeah.
You don't think art's real?
Nah, dude.
Do you not like art? I feel like you would go to a museum and you wouldn't have a good time.
It depends on the museum. I think a lot of art is pretentious. I think a lot of people are pretentious when it comes to art.
Well, I mean, people could say the same like about movies, and movies are art, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But like movies, people actually have to pay money for, and it's a business at the end. Like if a movie doesn't make money, then fam, your movie might have sucked.
Art's the same though too.
Yeah.
You know, you go to a gallery and you're gonna have like emotions attached to it and
because
everything.
Sometimes they can put some piece of shit up there, and they're like, very deep.
Yeah, and you can say the same about any Marvel movie.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
No. Yeah. Look, you're acting like I love Marvel.
Yeah,
you know
it's Star Wars that you like more.
Star Wars. So you can say it, but you know what I mean. But like art, a lot. Like look at Virgil Abloh.
Yeah.
Perfect example, dude. This guy may have been good at one time, and now he just puts out shit, and people hype it up because it's Virgil Abloh and it's off-white.
Yeah.
And it's literally the shittiest designs ever.
Was it you, Vince, that once ripped where it's like Virgin Abloh?
No, I never said that.
Oh, that's just. What would it say on Virgin Abloh clothing?
Virgin Abloh.
No pussy in quotation marks.
Yeah, no. What is it? Yeah, something
or
like
just
that.
Pussy in quotation marks.
Pussy,
That's something you don't have.
There is like that. I forgot what brand it is, but there's like a brand that has a T-shirt that says "Pussy builds strong bones." And I see a lot of people wearing that shirt. Yeah.
Would you wear that?
I wouldn't wear that.
No, dude, anyone who wears that for sure has never eaten pussy.
Has never eaten pussy or like starts fights for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I imagine if Vince started a fight.
No.
Yeah, Vince is the snapper.
Vince is the type of person that wouldn't back you up in a fight, though. I think he'd be like, "Well, I wanted to report it."
No, why would you fight someone?
Why would you fight somebody?
I would be like, why would you fight someone? You know.
Well, if I'm fighting somebody, clearly I have a good reason why I'm fighting. I'm not.
I feel like if you were in a fight, like I'd see how long you'd go. Like, cause I think you can do like a good job.
It's funny. We've all been kind of like argumentative throughout the pod today.
Yeah.
And I think it's because of the heat. I'm just reminding me
really
of like,
hot.
do the right thing. Where it's like, it's because it's the hottest day, and at the very end of the pod, something's gonna happen. Just like
I'm gonna Vince Stills Rico through a window. It's really hot, but we got like 7 more minutes. So we're,
I like
7 more minutes. We got more shit to talk about. Once I saw my brother almost get into a fight. We're at a music festival, right?
Oh, you told me about this one.
We're at a music festival. You might actually like this story.
Oh, well, yeah.
We're at Hard Summer, right?
Yeah.
In Fontana, a place that you know a lot about, right?
Yeah. My girlfriend's from Fontana.
Fontucky.
I know. We're all very sad about that.
Yeah, well, she moved on from
Nobody's
there,
perfect, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we're in Fontana,
Yeah.
right? And we're leaving, we're exiting, and you know the hot dog vendors that are outside in the parking lot?
Yeah.
Well, they're selling the hot dogs, doing their thing. Respectable Mexican individuals and some white people are walking by.
Yeah.
Okay. And the people are saying like hot dogs, onions, and shit like that. And the white people are kind of muttering it to themselves, saying like making jokes like onions, onions, onions.
Yeah.
And my brother overheard that, and then he bought a hot dog. And I think did he throw it or something like that? But he's like, hey, they're fucking good hot dogs. And the guy's like, what? He's like, yeah, buy a hot dog. They're fucking really good hot dogs. And this guy never cusses, ever.
Yeah.
And he was so livid. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? But he's like, they're fucking good hot dogs. And then they're just like running away in fear. He's like, we're sorry.
That's funny.
Shit was crazy, dude.
Why people do that shit at festivals where they push through the crowd?
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. It's white.
Oh, they do that a lot.
It's white people, but white people. I'm not gonna go off of them. It's Asians. Asians do that shit, and I'm looking.
Well, because you go to more raves.
I go to more raves
else,
and shit. It's Asians do that shit.
I usually go to concerts where there aren't a lot of Asian people.
They literally have a thing called like the Asian train. It'll be 20 Asian people just fucking like. I don't even know how they stay connected. They just like somehow push their way through a crowd of people. Imagine 20 people like armed together.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy, dude. And I'm like, Jasmine, your people need to chill.
They build like a
you look at them and you're like, it's kind of racist. You guys all know each other, you know? Like, doesn't make any sense.
That's a great wall right here.
It's kind of problematic that to make us assume that you all know each other.
Yeah, talk about accountability, you know.
Shit's crazy though. But if you saw somebody fight, here's the question. Let's say Joanna was fighting somebody, right?
Yeah.
She was fighting a girl.
Yeah.
All right. She's fighting 2 girls.
Yeah.
They're kind of
jerking off on the side.
I'd be like, whoa, okay.
Would you punch a girl in the face?
I would definitely. Look, I think that you. Yeah, I would.
Said that so much quicker than he said he'd defend us. He'd be like, oh, for sure I'd punch a woman in the face.
To protect my girlfriend, yeah. But also, like.
I'm going to cut that out. He's like, for sure I'd punch a woman.
Look, and I look at it.
Wait, what if I went up like, Vince, would you ever get in a fight? And he's like, for sure I'd punch a woman in the face.
I think I've told you already, but like once my mom was pregnant outside of like a liquor store and she couldn't fight the other woman. And so like she was so frustrated and she couldn't do anything. And my dad came and for her benefit knocked out this woman because my mom couldn't hit her.
Yeah.
That's love. And that's what I would do.
That's love,
for my girlfriend.
So you were in the womb when that happened?
Yeah.
That was Frankie.
Oh,
yeah.
But it's still like in the caldera blood to fight women.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
sick. Then they went home and
to fight women. I mean, I've seen my mom and my dad fight each other. That shit's crazy too.
Really?
Yeah.
World War III.
It's like when Kyogre and Groudon fought in Pokemon.
No, it was like Super Smash Bros. They're like just grabbing shit and throwing it. Like it's funny.
Your mom flies away.
Yeah, she flies off the screen. Yeah.
KO.
Your dad was like at 500%. Barely hanging on.
He got the star, but it's just like a pill bottle or whatever. Yeah.
New fighter appears and it's just like a crackhead from the neighborhood.
It's Deepo,
it's
dude.
Deepo from the neighborhood, yeah.
Oh shit! What level are they fighting? They're fighting on the Patos parking lot.
What is it called? Like the final battle where it's just a stage going through space.
Yeah. No, that's a Super 8. Okay, that's the top of Super 8, dude.
Your dad gets his weapon and it's a shopping cart.
Yeah. No, that's like his smash ball. Yeah.
Oh yeah, his ultimate.
Yeah. They're like home arena as Los Candilas.
Oh man, I don't think we're gonna top that, dude. Let's wrap this thing up. Dude. Well, this has been another episode of Sleepover. My name is Daniel Cabral.
I'm Vince Caldera.
My name is Luis Lemos.
We'll see you guys next time.